Bunker Hill drag strip. Nick behind the camera. We're attempting to make a decent hit tonight. We got John Dulhanty with us, local bracket racer.
Yeah, bracket racer.
From what we call bracket racer. Still a friend, but you're one of them bracket racers. We're going to do a little interview with John today about his history of drag racing and his setbacks and why he's here today. John, what got you into drag racing?
Like a lot of guys, my dad, he raced, and I just kind of grew into it. He used to race circle track at Kokomo, so I grew up around fast cars and stuff, and then started racing dirt bikes, and then when I hit 16, it was time for cars. So I just progressed into it.
What, didn't you have like an Alder for a long time?
Yes, back in 2006, I traded my 98 Cobra for, it used to belong to Robin Samsel, and traded that to Bill Toy. And the first season that I bracket raced, I had an 85 S-10, and I was doing really good in the sportsman class. That I was just encouraged to just go ahead and move up. So I got that altered and jumped up to Super Pro and started racing that.
Yeah, we'd seen you. We'd go down to Muncie, just basically test and tune on the bracket race days, just to get a time, but you're not the bracket race. What's the current truck and combination right now?
Right now we have a 95 extended cab S-10, has a 383 small block Chevy, it has 2 kits of nitrous on it, a plate kit and a fogger kit. It weighs 2,900 pounds with me in it, rolling into the water box. It goes on motor 642 at 105 in the 8th mile. We built it because we got into when that show Pink's All Out was going on.
Yep.
We just thought that'd try to get into that. That'd be something really cool. But I had my Alder, and by the time they came to Indy, you had to have a door card. So Jeff Foster, the local Snap-on man,
yep,
he had a 65 Nova, but the engine was out of it. So we pulled the engine out of my Alder and put it in his Nova, and we went and did that race and had a lot of fun. And one of the guys that was with us, Floyd Craig, he said, "Would you want to do this again?" I said, "Yeah, I'll try to get us more tickets for the next year." And so we were going to take my 85 S-10, back half it, get it ready to put a serious engine in it. And when I was ready to pull the bed off it, Floyd said, "You know, you need an extended cab. We can cut the firewall, move it back, put the seat in the extended cab part, and be able to hook that up anywhere we go." So I found a 95 for sale on Craigslist down in Franklin and picked it up for like $200. Brought it back, completely tore it apart, put an S&W back half on it, got a 14.5 by 32 tire on the back, and we cut the firewall and moved it 12 inches back, and now the seat literally sits in the extended cab part.
Yeah, we had Nicholas in it earlier.
Yeah,
he wasn't liking the race truck life. I don't think he about passed out. If it wouldn't have been for the wall in your trailer, that would have held the big son of a bitch up. So back in, that had to been, what, 16, 17, you was doing some of the heads up streetcar events in Muncie, wasn't you?
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about that.
You know, everybody dogs on bracket racing now. I got tired of bracket racing when I had my Alder, because the Alder was a great car. You get in it, put it to the floor, let go of the trans brake button, do this a little bit. Once the wheels set back down, 5.5 seconds later, you're just done. I mean, you could just sit here and just drive the car, and you're just like, oh, all right. And it got really old getting beat by like 1,000th of a second, and it's just because the guy left a little bit earlier or something like that. And then when we built the truck, you know, we're like, okay, we're gonna get in the paint. So I was trying to find more heads up stuff, and it just wasn't really happening. And then everybody started doing no prep and things. And then when they brought it to Muncie, I knew I had something slow, but they'd go out and do something fun at least support what they were doing, so that way we could keep it going.
Yep. I remember seeing you there quite a bit. What year did you have to give it up, and for what reason? Can you tell us what happened there?
In 2014, I was diagnosed with MS, and the neurologist I had at the time was like, "You're pretty fine right now, but you have MS, so just don't overdo things, don't get overheated, basically go home and sit on the couch." I couldn't do that, and I said, you know, if I keep pushing it and I get 5 years out of doing cool shit, I got 5 years out of it.
That's awesome.
And in 2019, long story short, we had a big blizzard come through. I was shoveling snow and I messed my back up. Went to a back doctor. He's like, "You got 3 bulging discs in your back, but I think you're having problems with your MS." Went and did stem cell therapy, physical therapy. I was doing great. And then about July of 2019, I started tripping over my feet real bad. And I went and saw my neurologist, and he's like, "Yeah, you're off work until we can get some MRIs done." So went and got an MRI done. He's like, "Yeah, you got 3 active lesions, is what they are in your brain going on." It's like, "Oh shit." And July 31st was the last day that I worked in 2019.
2019.
So all of 2019, I'm trying to get better to get back in the truck, but my body was just fighting me from doing it.
So you haven't been in the truck since 19 down the track?
Not down the track.
Okay. But you did take it to a local car show, so it's been on the street, right?
Yeah, it has been on the street.
So that's our transition from bracket truck to street truck. Well, we use that as an excuse. It's good with me.
Yeah, there was a car show and some buddies were going. They're like, "Yeah, you gotta come by." And I got thinking about it, and I was like, "You know, I'm gonna do something real stupid." And they're like, "What do you think?" And I was like, "I'm gonna drive my truck up there." And they're like, "I think you should do that."
I bet you won't do it.
Yep. So Friday night, my buddy Nick Adams, he followed me to make sure that it would make it. Got all the way to the car show, turned around, drove it all the way back, without having to charge it, without having to fuel it up or cool it down or anything. So Saturday morning, I went out, fired it up, and drove up, and everybody's like, "Well, we heard you fire it up from the house."
Yeah, it's definitely loud. So what led you to today? You're bringing it out.
Well, for the last 2 years, I've just really been wanting to do this because, call me hard-headed, maybe it's an Irish thing, but I just don't like being told I can't do something, and not without trying.
Mm-hmm.
So when you called me up and said, "Hey, let's try this," and I said, "You know, I'm tired of people thinking that I can't do it, tired of telling myself I can't do it when I haven't tried to do it."
Yep.
And I have had guys offer in the past, like, "Whenever you want to go, we'll help you load up and everything," but you know how life gets in the way of things like that. And like, "Yeah, let's go." And it's like, "I can't, maybe next week." And so I just pushed it off. But you know, you and Nick showed up today, helped me get everything loaded up, and now we're here. And
so we was in the garage the other day, and last night, matter of fact, and we was talking to him about the setup, you know, kind of what we was, you know, the plan for today, and I kind of want to save the comment for this video, but we'll see if he reacts the same. So we've got this Grant County list, and currently my boy there has got the fastest car on the list.
Mm-hmm.
But your truck's been 640s, and that's very respectable for a naturally aspirated bracket street truck. But you've got a plate kit, you got a fogger kit, what, 150 on the plate?
Yep.
And 300 on the fogger. And let's see if we get that same reaction. How much are you going to spray?
All of it.
Yeah, see, I like that. I got the utmost respect. I mean, this guy is going to the epitome of sending. So, at any rate, we're in the trailer. We're waiting to get teched in, and we'll get some good video content. I got the utmost respect for you, John. I mean, that's why. I mean, you know, you're right. Life does get in the way. Life got in the way last Friday. I forgot to come pick you up, but you showed up here.
Yep.
It was just a big deal last Friday, and I being pulled 15 different directions. So
well, you had 50 people in your pit, so I imagine all 50 of them were calling you and stuff.
Yeah, it was crazy last Friday, but we sure appreciate you showing up, and that just showed your respect for us. So you know, try to do new things in life, and you're right, life does get in the way. So anyway, what kind of number are you hoping for?
Well, I'm hoping to get out and get in it and get comfortable, make a good solid pass on the engine, get those 640s, feel good enough. We'll run the first plate on it, the first kit, and first kit hits, then I'm hoping for a 590.
Yeah. So both you and Nick are hoping for 590s this evening. So Nick's behind the camera here. What do you think of that? Somebody trying to take your crown from you.
Cool. That gives me something to shoot for.
Yeah. That's what it's all about too.
And if he goes out and hits a 590 after I do, I'll turn the second kit on and
There
see
we
what
go.
happens.
And I'll turn the duty cycle up 10%.
There you go. Just don't leave on 25 pounds.
Yeah, no kidding.
Well, hopefully before the end of the night, maybe just for we'll bet a bottle of water on it or something. Maybe we'll line them up,
Sounds
and
good.
if anything, just for video content, put them down the track together. I think that'd be pretty awesome.
Yeah, that would be.
So,
That'd be great.
Well, John, thank you, and we're
Thank
going to get
you.
ready to go get teched in, and we'll get her all. We'll send them down the track. Stay tuned.